I'm here, and as you guys may have seen the thumbnail, obviously, if you clicked on this video or the title of this video, I went to Hobby Lobby today and I got a lot. And it just happened to be more than what I got the first time, but that is okay. So let's see how many I got here. I got like one, two. Yeah, so I got about maybe like 18 things or something like that. Now, I don't know why the total came out to 122.44. Last time I checked, when I was at the store with my calculator, the total came out to about $89.14, which is not bad for when I show you guys all the things that I got. So, with that being said, um, it's not that bad. I've seen worse. So, but you guys will probably feel better about it when I show you guys the things that I used. So, with that being said, let's get into it. So first off, we have our first bag here. Put this back in there. Say that for later when someone up. There you go. Um, by the way, guys, before we start this, if there's any problems on the chat or anything, feel free to just let me know. I think it's going good, but I want you guys to be able to give me feedback and be locked in and connected through this too. This is about my probably my second actual live stream that I've done like this. Previous ones that I've done were actually just pre-recorded, like my Lego Star Wars video. If you didn't know that, probably should have been able to tell, but I made that a while back. I even put it in the description. So, but if you're watching this video right now and you know someone else that you're friends with or your family member would also like to watch this, feel free to give me a shout out and shout out to your friends. Shout out to Hobby Lobby because this stuff is pretty awesome and I can't wait to show you guys. The first item, my favorite item, this This little thing right here is the Mayberry Street miniatures. Now, I will say all of them are Mayberry Street miniatures because Hobby Lobby, pretty much everything I got is Mayberry Street. Whoa, that came out weird. Mayberry Street miniatures. My bad, guys. Um, so with that being said, I have been looking for this for so long. I mean, so long. Like, oh my goodness. I probably saw this thing back in the store at around, oh, I don't know, probably back in no, it was back in January. It was like middle of January, towards end of January. This looks so different too. They took it away for a while, didn't even have it on the shelves. Then I walk in there today after been there a couple times in the past couple months and spent a lot of money, obviously. Hard, really good project though. Having a lot of fun. And it did not look like this. In fact, it was actually in a smaller little package, probably about this big, and it was literally just the light. And it also had like the cruddiest mold I've ever seen, but I do not care at all. I mean, now I have it right here in the palm of my hands. They had two left. I only got one, and I'll show you guys why. So, if you're looking at this, as you can see, it is battery included, and it is an LED ceiling lamp. It is 1/12 scale, so that is actually it's going to be pretty good in the house there, I know. But I've been looking for this for a while, like I said. On the back here, as you can see, the words read magnetized battery operated light fixture. Magnet will hold the metal plate in place for easy removal. Uses uses sorry, uses an on and off switch for operation. Uses 3-volt lithium battery. The LED bulb is non-replaceable. So, as you can see there, the part that says magnet will hold the metal plate in place for easy removal. That I actually just remembered. My bad. But that is totally okay because we are still going to get on with this video anyway. So I gotta adjust my zoom there. So with that being said, guys, I'm so glad I got this little adjustment little thingy here. I'm so glad I got this tiny little detail. What's really cool about this though is that I can actually take this and have the magnet on one part of the house, and then I bought a couple more magnets and I'll show you guys that, but I'll actually be able to move them in different spots in the house. So I am so excited, bro. I'm so excited. So this next thing that I got is a free inspiration little booklet here. They have these hanging up on like the little rack in there. As you can see already, it shows you lots of good details and ideas with the mirrors and all that stuff. Really, really good looking stuff. Some of these things you can't even actually buy. Some things you can, but most things in these little books are things that you can tell somebody put hours into, dude. I mean, bro, the company, oh my gosh. What in the world? Okay, so right off the bat, we have a pretty good amount of stuff here. Yeah, this is pretty good. So it says all these teeny tiny rooms were built from scratch using wood canvases. You can find them on the bare wood aisle. Wow, that is wow. So basically, all these walls are literally just a wood canvas, and then they painted them, made real nice stuff to them. Obviously, like that window right there, you can purchase that window. You can purchase the bathtub. I know these things you literally just make like little baskets for. This door and stuff, you can actually buy that, and it came with the door frame, so that's really cool. And I know all these. I don't know about these. Some of the stuff they do not have at my Hobby Lobby. If you guys want to check out your Hobby Lobby if they might have it. Dude, I love that detail. I just saw that right now. Look at that trash can. I mean, dude, look at that trash can, bro. That is like the coolest detail I've seen right there. Look at that trash can. That's so cool. And look how they made the soap bubbles. I actually just saw the little wash tub thing today. I think based off of the book, they swap out their things here and there. So I really do like how they do that. But yeah, that is pretty stinking awesome. I never even saw any of this cabinet features, any of that. So that's really cool. Obviously on this side, as you can see, let's see, I think they used some little like almost like those clear little beads. They did have some of that stuff. And if you take a look over here, they got this awesome cabinet stuff. I love this kind of cabinet right there. My grandma has something very similar to it. I love that antique older style furniture. And then obviously up here we got the other part of the bathroom shower area, and it looks really, really good. And if you want, you can pause the video and read the rest of the stuff right here. I'll hold it still real quick so you guys can pause it and see that if you would like. All right, so now that you have finished watching that part, let's get into the rest. Oh my goodness gracious, this is pretty awesome. So first we got this section right here. This is showing more of like a kitchen area. That looks really, really nice. I love how they did the island right there. I love that feature. A lot of stuff in this area is all very small kind of stuff. A little repostery, how do you say that? A little repostery is all it takes to give floral living room furniture a chic farmhouse makeover. And extra details like a mini blanket lighter and wreath sprinkle realism throughout the space. They said they DIY'd it. Um, the wooden strip beams, the fireplace, balsa wood pieces, all that stuff. So that looks really good. I love these curtains that they added right there. I think that's an awesome detail right there. And obviously you can see that the lamps and stuff that they have are also ones that I do not have. I would have loved to get those lamps and those ceiling fans, but that is okay. Um so as you take a look here, there is a lot of stuff here. I was wanting to get this microwave right here, and I was also wanting to get this oven, but unfortunately, they did not have either of those in their store today. They did have them in the previous weeks, but not today. I do have some of these little bronze pots and pans. I did, however, get the sweet tea little container on that, the little glass. And so yeah, that is pretty much it from here that I know I got. I did get a little bit more silverware, and the other booklet that I can show you guys another time also has a lot of the I have a booklet and it shows a lot about that stuff. But yeah, oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Yeah, so I think what this is either they made this or this is one that you can purchase. I think they made this. I think. I don't know. It looks really, really good though. So it looks like this is called um it's just like a small business. Pop into this pretty flower shop and you'll find all many makings of flourish gift setting sitting on custom built shelves. They're made from four tiny wood cupboards, cut apart and combined into small shelving units. Ah, okay. I see. That is really, really cool. I like that. They said cut apart and made into separate shelving units. Um, I mean, okay. I guess so. I mean, that looks really good. It says they're cut apart and made. Okay. So this is really, really big. As you can see here, these lamps right here are also the ones that I got from my house. And as you can see, this is actually really, really big. So these are like actual literal pieces and stuff of ribbon that you could actually buy. Got some wallpaper pieces here. This door right here is probably actually about like this big. So that's how big that is. And obviously this window, I have one of those windows too. So that's really, really big. I like that. That's also one of the big windows too I got. So yeah, as you could see, they really did put a lot of detail into this house. Um yeah, so a lot of good stuff in here actually. Yeah, so this is actually normally when you get the cabinet cupboards, it's actually like that big. It's only that and it's like super big. And then they literally just took that and repainted it and made a double stacked one. So they actually doubled what is normally this big, made it this big. So that's a pretty stinking huge stuff. That's pretty awesome. I love the detail in there and the floor. That looks really nice. And the little sign out front. I like that. It's really cool. Yeah. Even the sink you actually cut off from the original sink and bathtub area. So yeah. Wow. And that's a lot of good detail. Good deal. So anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into more of the things that I got here for you guys to see. I'm just gonna move my camera here a little bit so that we got a little bit more. I got a little bit more headspace, a little bit more wiggle room. As of right now, it doesn't look like any people that much are watching at this point when I am recording this. So I don't know. I don't know if that's something on my end or I'm not sure because sorry, last time I did a video like this, there's actually a lot of people. So I don't know. So I got these little rigs for about 4.99, and these rigs are actually really nice. Normally you poke them into like a little base, but I actually got them for like a rig purpose rather than just like they have them in their like helping hand section is what they call it. Sorry, let me adjust this real quick. They have it in their like helping hands little section. So you clip them in a little base, you kind of just push them in there and then they can hold up stuff. But so yeah, but they are really good for like bending and all that. I noticed they really are these good little, they call them bendable alligator clips because they're the little, as you can see, it's a little alligator. So really good. I like how that looks. So that being said, the next item that we got, I was thinking about this last time I was at Hobby Lobby, and I actually decided to get more of these. So I actually got some, and they are they're extension cords, basically, is what they are. Um, Basically, what this is good for is when I have my extension set. Right now, I have like it's the power strip and then the transformer and all that for that stuff. What this does is I just plug it into there and then I can plug my lamps into each of these. And as you can see, this is some pretty, so that's some pretty freaking long cord right there. Yeah, it says double wall outlets with 24.8-inch extension cord. Dude, that's stinking long. That's like 2 feet. That's like over 2 feet, a little over 2 feet of stinking extension cord. Like, what the heck? Anyway, that's really good. I like that. I love how that is. I love how that turned out. So, with that being said, that is that. And let me see one thing real quick on the settings here. All right. So these are really, really cool. So yeah, these are going to be really useful. The next item that we have here is these little canned goods. I really like the old-fashioned style of these things. I really do like how they look. I love that antique style. They do have a little bit of a nice little silver on that. And this was $2.79 for these, and it is a 1/12 scale. Next, we have another Mayberry Street Miniatures. This is the illuminated fire guard. So basically, if you don't know, this is almost like an antique style of like a little heater wood furnace. And it's got some really good detail on here. Not too bad, but it does take little button batteries. And the batteries it takes are 3 of the LR1130s. So the little LR1130s, and that was about $7. So I think what it does, it looks like there's little like logs right there, and I think all I have to do is just put in the battery, turn on the switch, and it should look like a little illuminated fireplace that we have. This next one right here is some little drinking glasses. It is a 4-piece, 1/12 scale as well. Pretty much all these are all 1/12 scale. And I really do like these because my grandma actually has these exact little cups, but instead in real life. So I really do like how these are. These are really cool. I like that. I saw these, I was like, I gotta get those. So I did. Next up, these are the little magnets I was talking about that I got for the light. Looks like there's about a 2-pack here. So we'll have to try that. And then this is a wall lamp. This goes on the outside. This is my outdoor light. So this is actually the light that would be outside on the front porch. So I really do like this. I love the detail on it. This one actually does not come with the battery, but it also takes a I think it takes like a watch battery, doesn't it? Yes, a CR1632. A CR1632. Next, I did have to get a couple hobby tools. So I got some of these because I love watching those videos where the guys have little tweezers. Sorry, I've been talking a lot. So these are really good for when I am doing little stuff that is tiny little precision work. I love how they say that. And they're non-magnetic, so it's not going to stick to everything like crazy. So lots of different types and versions here. We got a couple different variety of tweezers there. And there's still a lot to go. So here we go. Also have kind of a stuffy nose, so I'm getting a little bit winded, so I'm gonna kind of tone it down a little bit. Okay, so this next one that we got here, this is the hanging kitchen utensils. So this is a 5-piece set. Basically what this does is I literally just like glue it to the wall, and then all these little dishes can actually hook on the little hook in the kitchen. So I really do like that. That will go great with the paper towel dispenser and all that stuff that we got. This next thing, as you can see, there's a rubber band on it, obviously. And they're all almost like little wood pieces, but these are all just like some little books. It's just a little bookshelf. Just a little just a little thing here, just a little bookshelf. I think it stands like this so that it kind of rests like that. So I saw that and I thought it was pretty cool. So I got one of those. And every single time I pick out all these things, guys, like the little bookshelf or the little stuff like this, or even the little cans. Um, really like my inspiration for it is I'm thinking in my head of like, okay, so I can make like a stop motion where he walks up, he opens up the counter and he pulls out some food. And in the background in the counter, you see some cans or he's making some soup in the pot, so you see him grab the soup spoon. Like if it's just one of those stop motions I want to make for fun, have a nice chill aspect mood. He picks up, reads a book. Same thing with this stuff. Like he opens up the drawer and he's got little metal tableware, little utensils, and they are actually real metal, which is really, really cool. And I love the detail in these things. These are some teeny tiny small little forks. I mean, dude, this is a stinking small fork. And I'm gonna open all these up too. I don't know if I'll keep doing it in the stream. I'm not sure because I don't want this to go too long. We're already about 20 minutes right here. This is that little sweet tea jar that you guys saw. Last time when I saw this, they had sweet tea, and then they also had one that had little lemons in it. That was some like almost like a cranberry lemon juice. Only problem with it was though is that someone had started to, like, cut it open, and I don't know why, but it looked like someone had started to cut it open and start to take some of the stuff out, so that's not too good, but, I made sure that this time this one was good. And so, yeah, that is everything in our first bag. So, with that being said, we are now going to move to the heavy and most heavy, the most biggest, I don't know how to say that. First item that we have here is a giant stinking dollhouse miniature. Now, pause. I know it says dollhouse, but look at this thing. This is so cool. I mean, just look at the detail in this thing. Do you know how big this is? Just for reference, just for reference, a lot of things in here are very similar to the ones that we already have. I don't even know what all these things actually are. I think this is part of like what, like a little kitchen or something right here. And then maybe that's like a fridge or something like that, maybe a microwave up top. And obviously we got these really cool lights and all that. One thing I love out of this whole entire thing is the bed, the I guess that's a sit down shower, I guess it's a sit down bath. But yeah, I love the little stairs they got here and this awesome dude, look at these windows, bro. Oh my gosh. Look at those windows. What in the world? Look at those windows. That's a stinking, like, huge, like, couple inches long curtain. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow, that is pretty awesome. I didn't even see that. Yeah, so it looks like we got here, yeah, a lot of good detail. I really like this. That's really stinking cool. I haven't even been able to actually look at this yet. Even in our band room at school, we got shelves just like that. That's so cool. I love that. I love that detail. Now, some things, as you can see, yes, they use some type of like wood or something like that, a little bit of a cardboard. But at the same time, it also does come with tiny little slippers and a little book. And I think we got a ton of other books on the shelf. I really do like that. And then this bed. I really do like that bed. Man, this table's so echoey. I hope it's not too loud for you guys. It's hurting my head though. So all these things here, it actually, dude, this is actually a lot. Yo. Sorry. Wow, this thing actually comes with a lot in here. Oh my goodness. So this is the DIY dollhouse miniature, and it comes with the unassembled house, obviously, unassembled furniture and accessory pieces, two white glue. Okay, so this thing actually comes with its own white glue. I am thinking about probably using just some hot glue, but still, that is pretty cool. And then it comes with a pair of scissors, bro. This thing literally comes with. Okay, look, hold up. Why did I just okay, I didn't even know this. I literally just paid $6 for a pack of tweezers. This thing literally comes with tweezers. And better yet, I already have two other versions of this thing. Not of this thing. I have a like garage one from Amazon, and then I have another one that is like a music store. Bro, it literally comes with a hobby knife, a ruler, a screwdriver, tweezers, and instructions. Wow. Dang. I did not know there was actually that much stuff. Wow, that's really cool. Wow. And it also says it uses two AAA 1.5-volt batteries. And obviously those are not included. But that does mean, for instance, that there's probably some wires and stuff that goes around here, which is really cool, that you can just plug in batteries and literally just dink and flip on a switch. So I really do love that detail. So I'm actually going to set this down over here just because it takes up a lot of space. This next item that we have here is a cabinet with drawers. Man, this is a lot. So yeah, this is just like a little tiny cabinet and all that stuff. So yeah, this is really, really cool. I actually want to open it now. Let's just open it. I do want to be careful not to break the little back piece here, because another one that I saw, it actually broke. So I'm hoping that mine will not do that. Right, so here we are. Here is our teeny tiny little dresser that we have here. So obviously it has some teeny tiny little drawers. Oh my goodness, dude. Look at that. That's so cool. Now, obviously, yeah, it does not stay in. They do come out like an old-fashioned kind of dresser. But bro, I mean, it doesn't get much better than this, dude. This is pretty freaking awesome. This is pretty awesome, dude. I mean, like, look at this little cute drawer. You can literally put anything you want in here. And this is that kind of wood that's that a little bit softer and probably like a thinner or bendier wood. I do love though how, yes, they do all fall out. Dang it, why did I do that? Oh, there you go. I do love the detail on this though. I really do like that. I love the detail. I love the details and in the drawer. That's so cool. So it is really neat. I do like that. That's cool. I like that. Gonna have to get some more water. Uh, I don't know. Maybe I got one up here. All right. This is part of what makes this thing so stinking heavy is this giant thing right here. As you can see, this is one giant, massive freaking set. So yes, I did get the little antique stuff here. I love just like the old-fashioned antique colors that all this stuff has. I mean, just look at this stinking stuff. Like, bro, look at this freaking cabinet. Like, how? It's actually, like, already polished, so it's already polished, it's already sanded, it has a nice gloss on it, I love that gloss, that looks so stinking cool. I'm actually gonna open this up, dude. It's a real bro, that is dude, these are literally real freaking pillows, bro. Oh my goodness. We got a little coffee table here, we got a chair, we got all stuff. I really like this. Let's just open it up right now. Let's just, like, do this. Who cares? I'm gonna open this up. Try not to fling, staples all over the floor. Sh Gosh, so cool. So cool. This is like the coolest thing that I've ever bought. So like I used to not really be into a ton of little like miniature stuff like this until most recently I actually started that. So holy crap, dude. Oh. What the heck? This is like the coolest thing I've ever seen. Look at the detail on this thing. Oh my gosh. It's so hard to open up the dumb cabinet. How do you get the drawer out? Okay, so yes, obviously the drawer comes out, but look at that. It smells like holy crap, dude. It smells like a fresh cabinet. Oh my gosh. How in the world? Even my nose is stuffy and I can smell that. Hold up. Dude. Yo. Yo. That is so cool. That smells dude, this smells like a fresh stinking this smells like a fresh freaking cabinet from IKEA, bro. How in the world? Bro. Even I'm already kinda, like, losing my voice a little bit because 'cause I've been talking so much, but dude, what? Oh my gosh. That is so freaking awesome. And it's not even like a little sticker or whatever on there, it's actually like a little it's actually drilled in there, the little knob. Bro, that is like the coolest that's the most freakingest coolest thing I've seen. I'm so glad I got this thing. Yeah, you can actually turn it upside down, but I'm not gonna do that. That is so cool. Now there's a little bit of a scuff. Holy crap. Thing. Yo, wait a sec. You can actually take it out if you want and then put like a tiny little Xbox, bro. Yo, that is so cool. That is actually so cool, bro. I love this thing. Dude, this is so cool, bro. I love that. That is like the coolest little cabinet there. That literally outdoes this. Like this is now looks like crap with this awesome shiny looking thing. Next up, we got the table. Holy crap, guys, this table. Oh my gosh, this table feels so legit right now, guys. This table's literally so legit. This is so cool. This is a bro, that's a sturdy table. Wait, hold up. Let me try something real quick. Yo, I'm literally standing on it and it's not even breaking. Yo, how in the world? This is a strong stinking table. This is a strong freaking table, bro. Like what? I'm just kidding. I'm not actually standing on it, bro. That'd be the stupidest crap you've ever seen me do. Wow, that is a nice table. I like that. Next up, we have the pillows for the couch. Let's test these out. Oh my gosh. You want to fluff up the pillows? Dude. Yo! This is absolutely insane. This is literally absolutely insane. It's a real stinking pillow. It has the little mark where it folds over and everything, bro. That is so stinking cool. Wow. And it's a set of 4. Dude. And this is stinking awesome. And I actually love this color. It might look a little girly, but I do not give a crap. Holy crap, the couch, bro. Oh my gosh, you're kidding. Oh my gosh. Dude, look at the cushions. Dude, you guys have to try this, bro. This feels like a real couch. This literally feels like that couch literally over there. It literally feels like that couch. When you sit on it, it's like a memory foam. What the heck? Yo, what the heck, bro? How in the world? Oh, I'm literally freaking out right now. This is so cool. Dude, they even added like the exact same stuff a real couch has. This is so realistic. A real couch, like older ones like this, actually have a separate back piece. That's exactly what this is. It kind of smells like, bro, dude, it smells like a brand new couch. Dude, these cushions. That's a real legit cushion. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. So I'm guessing that dude, it came with 2 chairs. What the heck? This feels even more like a real couch. Oh my gosh, bro. This is so cool. And we got another one. Chat. Dude, this is so cool, man. I don't this doesn't even feel real right now. Like I'm kind of tired and I'm over here looking at this stuff. This feels like a dream, bro. Like I'm so happy I got this stuff. Like I literally have to wipe my eyes, bro. I'm crying. This is so cool. I love it. That's so cool. And then you take your little pillows you got here. We put our couch and our 2 chairs. Put our table in the middle. Hold on. Chat. Oh my gosh. Yo, look at that. That's so nice. There's one for each of them too. I love that. That's so cool. Guys, look at this. This is awesome. And look, if you're that one person that just hogs all the pillows, you can actually fit all 4 pillows on top of one chair. Or if you're that one person like me that the couch just is randomly so stinking comfortable for some reason whenever you sleep on it, you put one right there for your feet and then put one right there for your head and then sleeping on this thing, bro. Dude, sometimes I kind of wish that I could actually shrink down to like a G.I. Joe size, bro, or a Lego size. But if I could shrink down to the size of a G.I. Joe character right now and be able to just sit on this stuff, like reality, dude, lifting up this table would feel like a real table. Opening up these cabinets would feel like real cabinets. Laying your head on this pillow and this sitting on this couch would feel like a real stinking couch. Like, dude. Now there's a little bit of hot glue stuff here and there, but wow. Just wow, bro. This is so cool. And even if you want to lay with one right on your tummy, if you're hurting tummy like I get a lot, wow. Wow. Sorry guys, I'm being kind of like weird. I've had I I have had a lot of sinus, so it also is kind of messing up my voice a little bit. But anyway, I love that, dude. Those are so cool. I love that. That's like the coolest thing I've seen like all day. I did not expect these. I literally thought these were gonna feel like just like a weird fabric material because they had some other ones that were gray, but I didn't want to get those. But they're a bit lighter gray and it didn't really go with everything else. But they had a weird material, but these ones are nice. Dude, look at the furnishings on this stinking cabinet. Oh my gosh, bro. Look at the detail. Dude, look at the detail on this cabinet. That is some awesome detail. That is some awesome detail. Like, dude, that is freaking good detail. And then you can even open the door. Uh-oh. You can't even open it with two hands. It's so small. Dude, that is so cool. And once again, it smells like a real cabinet. That's so cool. And it's because it's made with genuine, real wood materials, dude. Now, there is one thing though, is this might be a little bit big of a actual thing, but I really don't care. I mean, yes, I'm probably gonna have to do, I don't know, I might have to do a little bit of trimming on these cabinets. It also is kind of crooked too when it stands. I think it's just the way how they made it. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Wow, this is so cool, dude. Even at some older churches, if your church maybe has one, you'll see this in like the lobby and it's like dark brown. That's so cool, dude. I'm so happy I got that. I'm literally just gonna put these all back in here, just genuinely just to keep everything all nice, just to keep it all good. I don't even know which way they went. Did they go like this? Oh yeah, yeah. There we go. That's so cool. And the pillows go right there. I love this thing. That is so cool. I don't think I've seen anything any cooler than that. Dad's gonna be like so proud of me when he sees this. He's gonna be like, dude, this is literally awesome. I love that. That's so cool. I'm gonna set it down here for right now. Wow, guys, I'm really happy I got that. All right, this is insane. So I think this takes the exact same size ones that I already have. This is a 20 watts. Holy crap. Um, by the way, if you guys did not know, watts. So let me tell a little quick story about this real quick. If you ever see on a light bulb or on a microwave or anything like that or a battery and you see the word watts just like that, you guys won't believe me, but I am actually related to the guy who they named the word watts after. Like actually, bro, like I'm literally he is my literal great 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 grandfather. I'm dead serious. Like, dude, he's literally my great 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 grandfather. I'm telling you. So here's how it is. My dad, my dad's dad, which is my grandfather, my grandpa's mom is the hold up. No, my great grandmother is the daughter of James Watt's daughter. So James Watt had a family and he had a daughter, and his daughter is my great grandmother. And the way how it all works is because my great grandmother and all them are all from the up north Michigan area. And James Watt was actually located up in that up northern Michigan, Ohio, Illinois area. So that's how it literally all works out. It's so cool. Yeah, so I'm actually, bro, I'm literally like I'm related to James Watt, bro. Like that is so cool. I guess that's where I get all my cool creative design out of, I guess that's where it comes from. So thank you, James Watt. Now, obviously, yes, James Watt also had some sons, and those sons obviously got married and had their own children, and those children had children and their children. So therefore, there is the actual Watt family that is actually from them. And then obviously there's also the cousins, and those cousins, there are also names are Watt, and not directly, but like their uncle is James Watt, okay. But my great grandfather, not even uncle or aunt, nothing. Direct stinking lineup. Not even, oh, my uncle's dad or whatever. No, 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 no. Like, or like if I had an aunt, if I had a great aunt who married my uncle, and in my uncle's side of the family, no, no, no. I'm talking direct lineage of James Watt through his daughter, whose daughter is my great grandmother, whose son is my grandpa, whose son is my dad, whose son is me. That is freaking awesome. Anyway, so this is an awesome, and there goes the bag of awesome. This is a dual temp um little thing here. I don't really know what the dual temp means, but it does come with a ton of glue sticks. Now I do have some actual better clear ones I'm going to use, so I think I'm going to use those for maybe other stuff. I'm not sure yet. It says high temp, stronger bonding, wood, metal, ceramic, low temp, delicate materials like lace, foam, and floral. Wow, that is freaking cool. Okay, so I think what it is this thing is how you do the dual temp. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. Um, I don't know how you actually change it. I think that's what that was. Yeah. So anyway, and yeah, so that's actually pretty cool. And I think it's a also a non-toxic thing too, isn't it? Is it non-toxic? I think so. I think the glue is non-toxic, right? Only there's only one way to find out. No, I'm messing. Okay, and oh man, I think that was everything left over in that bag. Bro, the bag actually started ripping. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, so I think that's everything I had in the bag there. And oh yeah, I also got another thing of some hobby wood here. So this hobby wood is some, I think they call it like the basswood. Yeah, basswood, basswood. I think, yeah, it's basswood. I don't know. Now I do have to be careful about this. This is that one kind of wood that is cancer wood dust. So it can cause cancer with the dust and smoke from it. So I always do make sure to either put my nose in my shirt or thick jacket, or I will also wear one of those um what are they called? Oh man, I forgot what they're called. But the super thick mask. The super like good ones, like they're not even a normal COVID mask. I forgot what they're called. I don't even know. Anyway. But yeah, so this is actually a pretty good sturdy little wood. This is very similar kind of wood to what I used to make the little staircase that I did. But at the same time, this one's a tiny little bit thicker versus the other one that I had was kind of thinner when I did all the other stuff. And I think this is actually pretty close wood to what they use for this. Yeah, pretty close wood. So yeah, so I got a sheet of that. So yeah, there we go. And still there's nobody watching this live stream right now. At least that's what it looks like. I mean, I'm kind of surprised. I mean, wow. Like, I don't know. So yeah, so that's pretty much everything that I got. And I'm thinking I'm gonna do a separate live stream in a couple minutes. And if you guys want to watch that one instead, you can go ahead and just do that. And I'm gonna go over all the stuff, and I'm gonna test out everything and try everything out, look at some cool details and all that, and enjoy a little bit more of all the things I got. And I won't actually talk that much. I'm just gonna kind of think because my voice, all that. So I'm gonna go get some more water, and I'm gonna start that. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're watching this later, thank you for pitching into this video. Right now, I think it's April 11th. I think that's what it is. So, yeah, but anyway, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. And if you guys subscribe, that would be great because there is a lot of good stuff that comes out on this channel, and I have a great time doing all this stuff. I think it's awesome with the little details and stuff like this. I love buying stuff like that and trying it out, doing this little stuff. And you guys can watch these videos and know what you're going to be buying when you get stuff at Hobby Lobby. And obviously, when you're at Hobby Lobby, you can watch my videos and you can also check out their awesome booklets that they have here. So anyway, guys, like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching and have a good night. Check out the next live stream.